My top 3 neighborhoods for young professionals to live in Toronto. This list might surprise you, so let's get straight into it. Hey, my name is Amanda, here with the Moving to Toronto team. If you're thinking about moving to Toronto or the surrounding suburbs, go ahead and hit that subscribe button now so that you're the first to know about the new things happening here in Toronto. We love helping people just like you who are looking to make that move to Toronto. So whether that's in 9 days or 90 days, reach out to us. All of our contact information is down below. When you're a young professional, choosing the right neighborhood is critical for both your personal and your professional life. Here are the key criteria that we are considering and why. Number 1 is going to be affordability. Moving to a new city can be expensive, and as a young professional, you want to ensure that you're getting good value for your money. So whether you're renting or looking to buy, it's important to find a neighborhood that fits your budget. Next is going to be accessibility. For young professionals, being able to get around easily is essential. So whether you prefer public transportation, biking, or driving, you want to be in a neighborhood that offers multiple options. We will be looking at how close each neighborhood is to the different subway stations, the bus routes, the streetcars, and major highways. Then we're going to look at amenities and lifestyle, which is another really big factor. As a young professional, you're likely wanting to live in an area that offers a very vibrant social scene. Living in an area that aligns with your interests and your hobbies can greatly enhance your overall quality of life. Then we're going to look at safety. Safety is a top priority for everyone, including young professionals. Feeling secure in your neighborhood is super essential for peace of mind. Lastly, we're going to look at community and the different networking opportunities that you're going to find, because this is very key. As a young professional, building a strong network can help advance your career and enhance your social life. By considering these different criteria, which is affordability, accessibility, amenities, safety, and community, you can find the perfect neighborhood that fits your lifestyle. Do keep in mind that it is difficult to make this list, especially because affordability and safety hardly are ever aligned. But we did it, and I will explain why I picked every single neighborhood on this list. Number 1 is actually going to be Forest Hill. Even though this is a very high-end area in Toronto, you can still find very affordable rentals in this area. In fact, it's one of the most affordable rentals when it comes to central Toronto areas. Now, if you're looking to buy a home or a condo in this neighborhood, yes, it's going to be very expensive. It's definitely not affordable compared to other neighborhoods in Toronto. This is a very desirable area, so keep that in mind. But the renting here, you can actually find some really good deals, rental deals. I just quickly looked at the MLS today and saw that there are things here for under $2,000 a month, which is good for Toronto, right? And the fact that it's in this amazing neighborhood is great. So you are going to find more affordable rentals in this neighborhood. So that's the reason why it's on this list, because even though it's expensive when it comes to buying, but it isn't expensive when it comes to renting, right? It's pretty standard or even below the standard. So that's the reason why I added this one on the list. It does rate high in all categories. It is one of the safest neighborhoods in Toronto. It's always in the top 5 in the whole city when it comes to safety ratings in Toronto neighborhoods. When it comes to accessibility, it is also great. You are not far from downtown at all. Plus, you have access to the subway via St. Clair to the south part of the neighborhood, and then Eglinton to the north part of the neighborhood, you also have access as well. So if you drive, this is also going to be really great because you have easy access to Allen Road and the major highway, which is 401. So driving is going to be really good in this neighborhood. So is, there is different bus routes and all that kind of stuff, but you're also really close to subway stations, which always makes a neighborhood in Toronto more desirable if you have a subway nearby, if it's close to a subway station, because it's just easier to get around via the subway sometimes than just using buses or streetcars. When it comes to the amenities and the lifestyle, you still rate very high in this category as well, because it is a very walkable neighborhood. There's different types of services within the neighborhood, like hair salons and spas, banks, boutiques, restaurants, right? You can find that all along the strip of what is called the Forest Hill Village. That's more towards the south. And there's even more options on Eglington if you're more north of the neighborhood, right? So you have options both on Eglington, St. Clair, and within the village, within the neighborhood as well. The last category is community and networking opportunities. If you're looking to build a network with high income earners or big CEOs and things of that nature, then you've come to the right place. This area is actually known for having, high income earners, and is also known for people who are like CEOs of big companies and things like that. They actually live in this neighborhood. So you're going to be able to network with a lot of great people, which is why this is definitely going to be a place for young professionals. All right, neighborhood number 2 is Yonge and Eglington. In terms of affordability, it is the same thing as Forest Hill. If you're looking to buy a home or condo, it's going to be more expensive in this neighborhood compared to other parts of Toronto. But if you're looking at rental prices, they are much lower compared to other centrally located Toronto neighborhoods, right? So just one thing about the housing system so that you guys kind of understand. Anything that's downtown or central Toronto tends to be more expensive. Like that's where the more expensive prices are. And then anything to the west side and the east side are more affordable. Now, depending, of course, on which neighborhood specifically, because, within the west side and within the east side, there are some neighborhoods that are more expensive, some that are less, right? But as an overall statement, central Toronto, downtown Toronto is where the most expensive housing is, right? And so but it's also the most desirable locations a lot of times, especially for young professionals. But the thing is this, guys, is that these two neighborhoods that I talked about, number 1, Forest Hill, and then Yonge and Eglington, both of these are really good areas, central Toronto areas that have really affordable rental prices compared to all the other places in central Toronto. Now, in terms of safety, this is considered one of the safer neighborhoods in Toronto with a very low crime rate overall. Transportation in Yonge and Eglington area is one of its major strengths, making it an ideal neighborhood for young professionals who do prioritize accessibility and convenience. You get direct subway access via the Yonge University line, which is line 1. You have the Eglinton subway station located right at the intersection of Yonge Street and Eglinton Avenue, providing direct subway access to downtown Toronto and other parts of the city. Currently under construction, but coming very soon, is the Eglinton Crosstown LRT, which is line 5. This major transit project will run along Eglinton Avenue, significantly enhancing the east-west transit connectivity. The LRT will have multiple stops in the Yonge and Eglington area, including Eglinton Station and Mount Pleasant Station, facilitating convenient access to neighborhoods along the corridor. Plus, you have numerous bus routes serving this area as well. Yonge and Eglington is known for its high walkability with a walk score of 95, indicating that daily errands and activities can be accomplished by foot. Lastly, the neighborhood is conveniently located near major roads such as Yonge Street and Eglinton Avenue, and of course Avenue Road, providing easy access to the Don Valley Parkway and also Highway 401. When it comes to amenities and lifestyle, this area is known for its vibrant nightlife, dining, and shopping scene along Yonge Street. Lastly, there is a thriving community here with many young professionals, where frequent networking events and meetups take place. Now let's move on to number 3. This one's not going to be a surprise, which is Liberty Village. While not the cheapest, Liberty Village offers a range of rental options from modern condos to lofts. It's a very similar situation to the other two. You're going to find good rental options here, but in terms of, buying a condo and things of that nature, it will be a little bit more here. In terms of safety, it is one of the safest downtown neighborhoods in Toronto. So just as a general statement, crime is generally higher in the downtown core, But in this pocket in particular, it is a lot safer in this pocket because it is considered one of the downtown core neighborhoods, just because it is super close to the downtown core. Now, when it comes to transportation, this is a really great area. You have a lot of great options, especially if you drive or if you use the GO train, right? Because there is a GO train station walking distance within the neighborhood. Now, if you drive, you have direct access to the Gardner Expressway, right? Which gives you easy access to move around the city, go to the airport, and things of that nature. If you plan to rely on public transportation, you're going to have many streetcar and bus options throughout this neighborhood. Liberty Village shines when it comes to the amenities and the lifestyle. This is a very vibrant area with trendy restaurants, bars, cafes, boutiques, everything that you could need. You know, fitness centers, they have it all. Plus, it's super close to major entertainment venues like the BMO Field and the Exhibition Place. Plus, who doesn't like the waterfront access that you have really close to Lakeshore? Now, when it comes to the community and the networking opportunities, this is a very popular spot amongst young professionals, which leads to a lot of different networking opportunities. There's lots of community events and social gatherings that are very common here in this neighborhood. There's always something happening in this neighborhood or around the neighborhood. Also, this area is very known for its strong artistic and entrepreneurial community. So if you're either of those, then you're going to find like-minded individuals here in Liberty Village. Now, for sticking around until the end, I'm going to throw in a bonus neighborhood for you, and that's going to be King West, which is very close to Liberty Village. It's very popular for young professionals due to its active nightlife and entertainment scene. There is always some professional networking opportunities and different events and social gatherings that are happening on King West all the time, which is why it's very popular amongst young professionals. But you have to pay the price due to the location and the amenities. So I thought I would just throw it in there. If you want to go take a look at that neighborhood, that's also another great option. If you're actually interested in learning more about these neighborhoods, then go ahead and watch my neighborhood tour videos. I've already done one on Forest Hill and Liberty Village both. So you can actually go check out my channel right now, those two videos, if you want to learn more about those neighborhoods, because I go more in detail in those videos. And of course, I'm always looking to do more and more neighborhood tour videos. So if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you're notified of all of my new neighborhood tour videos that I'm going to be coming out with. So we hope that you enjoyed today's video. If you did, click that like button and leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think are the best neighborhoods for young professionals in Toronto. I would love to see your list as well. And if you're thinking about making that move to Toronto or the surrounding suburbs, go ahead and give us a call, text, or email. All of our information is down below. And if you would like to see more videos like this one right now, click this one next. And until next time, guys, see you around the city and God bless.